Hello beautiful minds around the globe, it's your friend Iwan here from AiNiffler. Thank you so much for choosing to spend the next 10 minutes with me. I know your time is valuable, so let's dive straight into the fascinating topic of the day. Investing in the digital era, the key role of compliance and security. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified of our future content. And let's keep this conversation going in the comments section below. Before we begin, I just want to set the stage for why this topic is so important. We are all here because we understand that we are living in the digital era, an age where technology has revolutionized our way of living, including how we handle our finances. But with convenience and digitalization comes risk. And that's where compliance and security come in. They act as our protectors, our safety nets in the dynamic, often volatile world of digital finance. But first, let me pose a question to all of you out there. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the complexities of the financial tech landscape? Or perhaps felt a tinge of concern about the security of your investment in digital assets? Drop a comment below. I'm sure many of you have, and guess what? You're not alone. Every day we are bombarded with news about cyber threats, data breaches, and regulatory violations that cost investors billions of dollars. It's enough to make anyone nervous. But here is the good news. Understanding these challenges and their solutions isn't as complicated as it seems. And that's exactly what we are going to demystify today. We will cover how advancements in fintech are reshaping the investment landscape, why compliance and security are so crucial, and what you can do as an investor to safeguard your investments in this ever-evolving digital space. Also remember, knowledge is power, and sharing that power only makes us stronger. So feel free to share this video with your friends and family who are interested in finance or technology. They will thank you for it. Now let's get to the heart of the matter. How are advancements in fintech changing the investment landscape? When we talk about the digital revolution in finance, we have to acknowledge the role of fintech. For those who might not be familiar with the term fintech, it's simply the blending of financial services with technology. Think online banking, mobile payments, robot advisor, cryptocurrency, and much more. In the realm of investment, fintech has made investing more accessible, easier, and even fun for the general public. It's reduced barriers of entry, and you don't have to be a millionaire or a Wall Street wizard to start investing. But let's talk about the other side of the coin. As fintech has evolved, so too have the risk and the strategies of cyber criminals. This has raised many new challenges for regulators, businesses, and individual investors alike. Speaking of which, I have another question for you all. Do you think that the benefits of digital investing outweigh its risks? What's your perspective? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's create a vibrant discussion around this. Now let's focus on compliance and security. These two aspects are the pillars that uphold the integrity and safety of the digital investments ecosystem. In the digital era, compliance means adhering to a complex web of international, national, and industry-specific laws, regulation, and standards designed to protect investors, ensure market fairness, and maintain economic stability. Security, on the other hand, revolves around protecting digital assets and sensitive data from cyber threats. This includes not only safeguarding the systems and securities that handle these digital assets, but also fostering a culture of security awareness among individuals and organizations. And here is an important thing to note, friends. Compliance and security are not just challenges for the big businesses or the tech gurus. They are everyone's business, including yours and mine. That's because they impact us all, directly or indirectly. Let's take a short pause here. Feel free to drop your questions or thoughts so far in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this conversation, don't forget to give this video a like and share it with your peers. Alright, beautiful minds, let's dive a bit deeper into the world of compliance. Compliance, in essence, it's about playing by the rules. But in the digital era, these rules aren't static. They are constantly evolving, thanks to factors such as technological advancements, changes in economic conditions, and shifts in social attitudes. Compliance in the fintech space is often referred to as Regtech, short for regulatory technology. Regtech uses technology, particularly AI and machine learning, to simplify and streamline compliance procedures. Now you might be wondering, what does this have to do with me, the investor? Here is the deal. Compliance serves as a safety net for investors. Regulatory frameworks like the GDPR in Europe or the Dodd-Frank Act in the US are there to protect you, the investor, from unfair practices and maintain transparency in the digital markets. It's a bit like traffic rules. They are there for everyone's safety and to ensure that all drivers, pedestrians and cyclists can share the road in a fair and orderly way. Similarly, financial regulations help create a safer, fairer and more efficient marketplace for us all to participate in. Let's pause for a moment here. Do you feel protected by the financial regulations in your country? Or do you think they could do a better job? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Now let's pivot and talk about the security aspect. In the digital investment landscape, security is all about safeguarding your assets and personal information. In fintech, the primary security concerns revolve around data breaches and cyber attacks, which can lead to financial losses, loss of privacy, and even identity thefts. You see, when you're investing digitally, your investments and personal data are potentially tested threats for cybercriminals. To counter this, fintech companies employ a myriad of security measures, including advanced encryptions, multi-factor authentications, continuous monitoring, and incident response systems, among others. But remember, the security of your digital investments isn't solely the responsibility of your fintech provider. It's also in your hands. That's why it's so important to stay informed about the best practices for protecting your digital assets. Now we are about halfway through our chat, and I'd like to take a quick pause here. What do you think about what we've discussed so far? Share your thoughts or questions in the comment section. If you're finding this information valuable, hit that like button and do consider subscribing to our channel for more insights. Now that we've got a good understanding of compliance and security in the fintech space, let's talk about how these elements intersect with what we do here at AiNiffler. At AiNiffler, we are committed to providing a safe, stable, and professional environment for the management of your digital assets. That means compliance and security are the core of everything we do. We see these not just as legal requirement or technological measure, but as fundamental component of the trust-based relationship we strive to build with each one of you. Let's break this down a little bit. When we talk about compliance, it's not just about ticking off boxes on a checklist. For us, it's about creating an environment when you, our users, can invest confidently, knowing that your rights are being respected and that you are being treated fairly. On the security front, we go above and beyond to safeguard your assets and personal information. Our security strategies involve not only state-of-the-art technologies, but also continual learning and adaptation. After all, in the digital world, the only constant is change. Of course, compliance and security are not static endeavors. As a pioneer in blending AI and blockchain for digital asset management, we are continuously monitoring the regulatory landscape and security trends to align with the best practices in the industry. But you know what, beautiful minds? We believe that security and compliance are shared responsibilities. While we are doing our part, we also need you to do yours. That's why we are committed to educating our community about the importance of these topics. Hence this conversation we are having today. Before we proceed further, let me ask you, how do you, as an individual investor, prioritize compliance and security in your digital investment journey? Share your thoughts in the comments below. So we've talked about the big picture, the industry standards, and what we do here at AiNiffler. Now let's bring it down to a personal level. You, the individual investor. What can you do to ensure you're investing securely and responsibly in the digital age? First and foremost, do your research. Understand the platforms you're using and the digital assets you're investing in. And don't just stop at the surface. Look at how the platform handles security and compliance. Are they transparent about their measures and policies? If it's hard to find information or if something feels off, that could be a red flag. Secondly, adopt good cybersecurity habits. This could mean setting strong, unique passwords, using two-factor authentication, regularly updating your software, and being vigilant about phishing attempts and scams. Remember, even the most secure platform can't fully protect you if your personal practices are unsafe. Thirdly, stay informed about the latest trends and threats in the digital finance space. The landscape is ever changing, and what was secure and compliant today may not be tomorrow. Being aware of changes in regulations and emerging security threats can help you take approximate action in a timely manner. Now, I'm curious to know, do you have any personal practices or tips for staying secure and compliant in your digital investment journey? Please share your insights in the comments section. Your input might help others in our community. Lastly, but most importantly, stay engaged with your investment community. That includes us here at AiNiffler. At AiNiffler, our commitment to customer centricity, professionalism, reliability, innovation and breakthrough is deeply rooted in everything we do. It's part of our mission to keep you informed, to keep our platforms secure, and to ensure we are always operating in a manner that is transparent and compliant with regulation. In conclusion, while the digital age has brought with it incredible opportunities for investors, it's crucial to remain aware of the challenges it presents. By prioritizing compliance and security, we can make the most of the digital era while minimizing the associated risks. As always, I would love to hear your thoughts on today's topic. Let's continue the conversation in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful discussions. Thank you for spending your time with me today, and until next time, keep learning, stay secure, and invest wisely. This is Iwan from AiNiffler. Sign off.